Hello, hello, hello. How we doing, everyone? What's going on? It is Thursday. Oh my God. And Jesus, there's been a lot going on in the past couple of days. There's been some interesting shit happening. So we're in for a wild ride today. There's going to be some interesting stuff, hopefully. So the Mandelson files have been released. Ooh, lots of stuff going on there. A bit of hush money in the tune of 75k. We're going to go over that. We're going to go over a whole bunch of stuff today. There's been an AI video released with Clarkson, which has been hilarious. We're going to have a look at that too. That's going to be fun. And God knows what else. So yeah, we have the Mandelson files. That's going to be interesting. We have some stuff about the fuel duty, another U-turn from guess who? Mr. Keir or the retard Starmer. So we're going to have a look at that as well. And a bunch of other stuff, which I haven't even mentioned. We've got a lot. We've got some entertainment stuff to look at as well. We're going to have a gander at that afterwards. So yeah, lots going on. So let's have a look. So, first on my agenda, probably the Mandelson files. So, we have some interesting clips about that somewhere. Okay, so Asmongold covered it, so we're just going to watch what he said.
United Kingdom Ambassador Peter Mandelson. So this is one of the people that was just recently revealed as being a co-conspirer. He was in the Epstein files, has been arrested as part of a probe over his ties to Jeffrey Epstein. And sources tell me want 500B bailout, almost complete. He says SD be announced tonight. He says, are you home? Just leaving, number 10 will call. So you've got basically this guy is probably trading some sort of information or something else like that. And he did get...
Yeah, and I think that was to do with bailing out the banks during the recession, I would imagine. Although I don't know what the... in fact, we can see what the date is because I have it. I've got the Epstein files right here, by the way. We've got the whole thing. We've got it all here. We're going to have a look. Mandelson files, even. We're going to have a gander. So that was 2010. Yeah, that's when the recession was, I remember. Definitely during that time. So that's when they bailed out the banks. So he was basically trading info with Epstein. Some other interesting stuff that hasn't really been reported on that I could find, and just by finding Epstein's name in the Mandelson files, there's quite a lot of interesting stuff there too. So yeah, we're gonna have a look at that if I can find where I was. There.
Finally arrested. And so it's kind of annoying to me that the UK is having all of the fun with this. And we're not doing...
I mean, there's one thing that we can say. At least we are arresting people. Well, the ones that are so unbelievable. They're kind of scapegoats. I mean, not so Prince Andrew and Mandelson, obviously, are the big ones in this. But we need to start arresting more people, really. There's somebody that I would love to be arrested, but he's kind of technically in charge. But, yeah.
Doing shit.
Metropolitan Police have confirmed that he's been arrested and taken away for questioning. This follows searches of his house in North London, but also his country house in Wiltshire. But this is about misuse of his position in public office, a similar allegation to Andrew, which was...
Yeah, because they're not actually arresting these guys.
Yeah, well, they're not arresting them for any PDF file stuff. I'll just say pedophile. Can I just say pedophile? I can't be bothered with this bullshit talk. Yeah, so they're not arresting them for any noncery. They are arresting them for money stuff, basically.
For anything to do with underage girls. What they are able to get them on, things like trading information and secrets that you're not supposed to be telling people. Former...
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting. We have, this was the email chain that he was referencing there. So, to Jeffrey Epstein from Mandelson. Just leaving number 10, Will Cool. From Epstein to Mandelson, are you home? SD be announced tonight. Interesting. And then Epstein to Mandelson again. Weirdly, it just blanks out his email, not his name. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't blank out. I mean, he is dead, so it doesn't really matter, I suppose. Sources tell me 500 billion euro bailout almost complete, or compelled. I mean, I don't think his bad spelling is the worst thing about him, but right. So yeah, there's some shady shit going on there. Also, a 75k bailout, which we can hear about.
Well, I think the severance payment itself is extremely fishy. The Prime Minister said that Peter Mandelson had lied to him, that he had been a disgrace. If that's the truth, then you don't give someone a severance payment. So something very, very fishy has gone on. I think that needs to be looked at. He lied. He stood in Parliament and said he didn't know the full extent of Peter Mandelson's relationship with the convicted paedophile, Jeffrey Epstein, and those papers show that he did know, that he was warned, and he told us.
So, once again, Keir Starmer is lying to try and save face. Who could guess? It's almost as if there's a bit of a pattern here, that he's just a big, lying, stupid coward. I mean, we've seen it time and time again. He can't stick to his own convictions, which, I mean, is probably for the best. The thing is, the reason a government would have to do so many U-turns is because they make bad decisions. I mean, that's the only reason. If they made good decisions, they wouldn't have to change their mind on everything that they've ever thought. It's crazy.
That he didn't. And I think that if someone can stand up at the dispatch box and tell barefaced lies like that, they are not fit to run the country. And it's not the only time he's done it. He does it over and over again. Even yesterday, he misrepresents my position, the positions of other MPs in other parties. He's not honest. I think it is disgraceful what he has done. This is all about his bad judgment. He wants to make it about Peter Mandelson, but the truth is, he is the one who has been dishonest with the country.
Oh, he is. Again, this is another thing with the left, that always lying. It's interesting, isn't it? They're always twisting the truth and lying. I think that's, I mean, yeah, okay, you have that on the right a bit, but I think the degree that the left just believe in the bullshit is just the crazy thing. I mean, they're lying without even knowing it most of the time. But still, either way, it just shows ignorance and stupidity, doesn't it? So yeah, so there is, it's all kicking off, really. Let's find here. So here we have the Mandelson files. Appointment. Okay. Part of a return to an address of the Honourable of the House of Commons dated 4th February 2026 relating to the appointment of Lord Mandelson as HM Ambassador to Washington. So we've got it here. I've gone and searched for Epstein. So let's see. Relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. In 2019 report commissioned by JP Morgan found that Epstein appeared to maintain a particularly close relationship with Prince Andrew, the Duke of York, and Lord Peter Mandelson, a senior member of the British government. Interesting. The report cited Epstein's personal records, which showed contacts beginning in 2002 and continuing throughout the 2000s. After Epstein was first convicted of procuring an underage girl in 2008, their relationship continued across 2009 to 2011, beginning when Lord Mandelson was business minister and continuing after the end of Labour government. Mandelson reportedly stayed in Epstein's house while he was in jail. I mean, holy shit. So he knew about everything, because it was common knowledge by then, and still stayed in his house and still maintained contact with him. That's insane. In 2014, Mandelson also agreed to be a founding citizen of an ocean conservation group founded by Ghislaine Maxwell and funded by Epstein. So that was, I was talking a while ago about Epstein being alive and living in Atlantis. There you go. That's it. He's there. They built an ocean lair. On reporting of the J.P. Morgan report, Lord Mandelson's spokesman said that Lord Mandelson is very much regrets ever having been introduced to Epstein. No, he fucking doesn't. This connection has been a matter of public record for some time. He never had any kind of professional business relationship with Epstein in any form. Okay, then what's this? I would say that that's business or personal. I would say more business than personal, don't you think? Interesting. Right, where were we? So, yep. So that's some interesting shit. Basically, Mandelson was friends and hanging out with Epstein even after he was convicted for being a pedo. So that's a bit insane. Let's see if Keir Starmer's name appears in here at all. A Labour Party spokesman has previously commented saying there are a whole range of people that Keir Starmer talks to. Just quite a few of them happen to be massive paedophiles. Oh, well that's alright then. There's not a lot about Starmer in here, that's annoying. Crazy. What else have we got Epstein-wise? Let's see, so we've got those. I think that's basically it. The Cabinet Office holds official records that are likely to be released by the National Archives early next year, which relate to Tony Blair meeting with Epstein that was facilitated by Mandelson. Aha. Interesting. I see. So the whole Labour Party's basically in on it then, I would say, or at least the higher up ones. Wow. What's this one? Oh, from Peter Mandelson to DLUS Network, all staff. Dear all, as you have seen, my position as ambassador to the United States has come to an end. Being ambassador here has been a privilege of my life and Reynaldo's. I could not have wished for a better welcome by you all, blah 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 blah, super blah blah blah, blah blah blah, thank you, blah. The circumstances surrounding the announcement today are ones which I deeply regret. I continue to feel utterly awful about my association with Epstein. I mean, of course they're going to say this shit, aren't they? I mean, duh. They're not going to say, oh yeah, I knew he was a pedo and I didn't care because I liked money a lot, are they? Or I was also in on it and eating babies. Yeah. Yeah, it's all a little bit fucked up, isn't it? So, you have Starmer bailing him out. You have all of this going on. Crazy. Actually crazy. And obviously, not so Prince Andrew being involved as well. It's interesting. Well, I mean, at least we are actually arresting them. That's good. I mean, in America, nobody's been arrested because of the Epstein files yet, which is a bit crazy. I know Hillary and Bill Clinton have been indicted, haven't they? But not much has come of that, and I doubt anything will, really. So, I mean, yeah, the Mandelson files they're kicking off. That is interesting. So some other stuff. Keir Starmer get yelled at because he's an idiot and he doesn't know what Prime Minister question time means. Let's have a look at that.
We'll be coming back to Parliament a week later to say, oh, sorry, I got that one wrong. Order.
Right, let's go.
We'll be coming back to Parliament.
There's a longer one of this, isn't there?
If she were Prime Minister, Mr. Speaker, we would be in the war, and she would be coming back to Parliament a week later to say, oh, sorry, I got that one wrong.
And how is it getting it wrong to help our allies to get rid of an Islamic terrorist regime and to free the people who've been repressed for 25 years? What's wrong about that? Your priorities are fucked. Your priorities are for Islamist extremists. It's insane. I mean, you're literally prioritizing Islamic extremists over your own people and over the safety and security of the whole world. I mean, what else? It boggles my mind. I mean, it's also, I mean, the fact that they would get nuclear weapons eventually if nobody's stepping in to stop them. They're a terrorist organization. They're a terrorist country. They would start World War III. We all know it. They would fire a nuke at the US or Israel probably, and it would spark off a nuclear war. Like, you'd get alliances on each side. Russia would join in, China would join in, America would join in, and it would kick off. It would absolutely kick off if Iran got a nuke. So making sure they never, ever, ever, ever have the possibility to get a nuke is #1 priority. #2 is liberating the Iranian people who have been persecuted for 25 years, forced to follow a religion they don't agree with, under pain of death. And you see now, oh, but there's nobody in the streets anymore, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, do you know why that is? Because they'll get killed. That's why. So the only ones that are allowed to be out there are pro-regime protesters or whatever, because they're not getting murdered. It's obvious. It's so obvious what's going on, and it's just boggles my mind. Some people don't see it, to be honest. So, yeah. And the thing is, okay, you can say oil prices are high now. Yeah. If America and Israel win, if we, I don't know, maybe helps them and we're part of it, oil will be a lot cheaper in the future when they win. If we're proper allies with them and weren't chicken shit when it started happening. I haven't thought of the long term at all. It's up for now, but it will go lower than ever before once that's done. Anyway.
Order! 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 I'm sorry I'm interrupting you, but unfortunately, we've got to stick to Prime Minister's questions, not opposition questions.
Hell yeah. You tell him. Stupid fucking wanker. Right. Yeah, so that's quite funny. Thought we'd have a look at that real quick as well. That's pretty good. What else have we got going on? Yeah, so we've got another U-turn on the 5p fuel duty because of Iran fallout. So basically a green policy, which was to put more tax on fuel, because that will stop people driving, obviously. That will stop people driving around because they can't afford fuel anymore. Therefore, all the people that need to drive everywhere are going to be so poor that they have to just die or something. I don't know. Taxing things to make people stop when it's things that they have to do. I mean, like taxing smoking, for example. Obviously, smoking is bad for you and it shouldn't be encouraged. But a smoker isn't going to stop smoking because it's a bit more expensive. They're just going to be poorer. They're going to have less money because they spend it all on cigarettes or booze or whatever the fuck. It's an excuse just to rip money off people, obviously, as it always is. So yeah, I mean, that's interesting. Not really any interesting clips going on about that. What else do we have here? Ah, yes. Right. So, Clarkson's farm posted something interesting, which is going a bit viral. It's been doing the rounds. Clarkson, the Clarkson's farm account on X has made an AI video of Clarkson punching Starmer in the face. So let's watch it with the title, okay, maybe AI isn't all bad. It does say fan account, so I assume it's not the actual Clarkson's farm account, but still.
No! Get him! Oh, he's gone down! He's gone down!
Oh, and apparently it sparked outrage. I saw in the media, you know, Facebook and things like that, tell all of these papers that are online now trying to get clicks. Oh, fans, people are outraged by this viral clip. Nobody is outraged. People are just annoyed that it's not real. That's if it was real, everyone would be like, hooray! Yeah, everyone hates him. He's the most unpopular Prime Minister I think we've ever had. I wonder what his approval rating actually is. Shall we have a look? No, not Frock. Let's get rid of that. Let's see. I think it's going to be very low. Very low. Okay, opinion poll. Field work around late February. Reference support. Net approval at 15%. Wow. Wow. 73% of people think he's doing badly. That's crazy. Only 22% favorable. Wow. That's funny. So, let's think of another unpopular one. Theresa May. She was fucking awful, wasn't she? Right. I spelled Theresa wrong. Thursa is not Theresa. That's just a typo. Ignore that. Theresa May. I'll just. Oh my god. Direct comparison. Here we go. Overall, Starmer's sustained net figure is in the 45 to 57 range. Are deeper and more prolonged than May's typical lows in the 30s and 40s. Wow. Interesting. Is Keir Starmer the most unpopular PM ever? Question mark. He's not? Jesus. Okay, people didn't like Rishi Sunak either, apparently. Oh, Liz Truss. Yeah, that's who I was thinking of. Holds a record for single worst point in YouGov favorability. Yeah, I mean, she fucked it up massively and then left. I mean, that was ridiculously bad. Starmer has worst sustained average rating over months. So he's worse in general. Yada 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 yada. In some snapshots. In short, Starmer is among the most unpopular PMs in recorded history. Wow. Cool. So I've got to ask a question. Why is one of the most unpopular PMs in history actually leading our government? Why are we following somebody that most people hate? This doesn't make sense. How did he get voted in the first place? Are people such bad judges of character that this happened? I don't understand how this could happen. Who voted? I don't know anybody who voted for Labour. But then again, I probably wouldn't want to hang out with somebody that retarded. I mean, Jesus. That's just insane to me. Actually insane. Wow. Yeah, I mean, it's, yeah, obvious, but insane as well. What else we got here? It's about sleeper cells. We've got some stuff about that to go as well. But yeah. I mean, I don't know if I was allowed to actually show you this video, but hey ho. We've seen it now. It's probably going to get removed. But hey ho. If you're seeing it live, you're seeing it live, I suppose. So what else we got on? Okay, some USA stuff. So Trump is trying to do the SAVE Act. That basically means people should require IDs to be able to vote. Now, it may confuse you slightly that that wasn't the case before, but it wasn't. I honestly can't think of a proper, reasonable excuse to not have IDs for voting. You need to be able to prove who you are to vote. Otherwise, you can cheat, which is exactly what the Democrats do. So amazing that really Trump won despite that. Oh, hold on. My boss is calling me. I'm just going to go ahead and ignore him completely. And carry on. Right. So, where are we? As long as I didn't accidentally click accept, that would be awkward. Right, where were we? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I can't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, SAVE Act. So yeah, Democrats basically want to be legally allowed to cheat. And Trump is saying no thanks.
U.S. citizenship before somebody can register to vote in federal elections. Hello, I'm Steve Forbes, and this is What's Ahead. We'll get the insights you need to better navigate these turbulent times. The right to vote is one of the most sacred privileges of American citizenship. It is also a right that is reserved exclusively for U.S. citizens in federal elections.
Yeah,
a proposed bill,
absolutely.
the Safeguard American Voting Eligibility Act, called SAVE, would ensure that this fundamental principle is upheld, not undermined. Its passage is long overdue. At its core, the SAVE Act is straightforward. It requires individuals to present documentary proof of U.S. citizenship when registering to vote in federal elections. This is not a radical proposal. Having government ID is a common sense safeguard that mirrors the standards Americans already meet in countless everyday situations, from obtaining a passport to boarding an airplane. Asking someone to confirm their citizenship before participating in the governing process of the nation is a reasonable request. Polls show overwhelming support for the legislation from all quarters, Democrats, Republicans, and independents. Yet, thanks to pressure from the radical left, congressional Democrats are fiercely fighting this common sense proposal.
Yeah, I mean, it is common sense. And the only reason they're fighting it is because clearly they were cheating before. Their arguments for it are that, voting should be open to everyone. Not everyone is able to get an ID. If you can't get an ID, it's not hard. If you can't get yourself a government ID, you shouldn't be able to vote. I mean, it's not difficult. If you're too fucking stupid to do that, you shouldn't be able to vote at all, really.
The bill has been approved by the House of Representatives, but is stalled in the Senate. A majority there back it, but under current Senate rules, 60 votes are needed for passage. Critics argue that non-citizen voting is already illegal, and therefore the SAVE Act is unnecessary. But the mere existence of a law does not guarantee its enforcement. Current voter registration systems largely operate on the honor system, relying on applicants to self-certify their citizenship.
That's so stupid. The honor system. They do understand that people are going to take advantage of that. Whilst I'd say most people are probably honourable and wouldn't completely and utterly exploit that, I would say maybe people like illegal immigrants perhaps might abuse that, so that they can vote in the people that want to keep them in the country illegally, so they can keep voting for them.
This creates an obvious vulnerability. Documentary verification closes that gap by introducing an objective, verifiable standard. One that election officials can actually confirm rather than simply trust. The stakes of getting this wrong are enormous. Federal elections determine the laws, policies, and the leadership that govern 340 million Americans. The inclusion of even a small number of ineligible voters in that process compromises its legitimacy.
Oh, of course it
Public
does.
confidence in election integrity is itself a democratic asset, one that has been badly eroded in recent years. The SAVE Act offers a concrete, practical step toward restoring that confidence. Proponents also note that the bill...
Well, you need to have accountability for these things. You really do. You can't just have random people voting and say, oh yeah, I promise I'm a citizen. Are you though? Ah, yes. Okay. You could vote then, Mohammed. That's no problem. That's so stupid.
has accommodations. It allows states to establish alternative processes for applicants who cannot immediately produce standard documentation, ensuring that eligible citizens are not turned away. The goal is not to suppress participation, it is to verify it. Elections are the...
Well, yeah. I mean, what else does he need to say? It's so obvious. It's so mind-blowingly obvious that you need to have, you need to be able to know who somebody is when they vote. You don't just trust them to sign their name. Literally, in a lot of states, all you have to do is sign your name and you can vote. That is unbelievably stupid. That is insane. So yeah. They're trying to get this SAVE Act done. Apparently, it's failing at the moment. This is what I'm seeing. It's set to fail in the Senate, apparently. It's insane. They have to. They need voter ID. Every country needs voter ID. It's just obvious to me. It's obvious to anyone with even a tiny bit of a brain, to be honest. And in more news, Trump says US is monitoring bad actors who entered during Biden's presidency. Yes, we're on the US section now. And the previous one. So, where were we? Yeah, so Trump is, the US is tracking Iranian sleeper cells, obviously, and there's going to be a whole bunch of them. In the UK, because of shit borders, in the US because of previous shit borders. And this is what happens. You get terrorists living in your country that are primed and ready to blow people up. But don't worry about it because you have to respect their culture. Yeah, no thanks. I would rather not get blown up. Thanks very fucking much. Keeping the country safe. Let's talk about it.
About how many Iran sleeper cells there could be inside the U.S. right now.
I have been, and a lot of people came in through Biden with this stupid open border. But we know where most of them are. We've got our eye on all of them.
He did just contradict himself a bit there, but
about a possible Iran revenge plot in California, where
oh yeah, I've heard about
some kind
that.
of a boat offshore launching drones towards the.
It's being investigated, but you have a lot of things happening, and all we can do is take them as they come. And the war itself is being prosecuted, as well as anybody has ever seen.
As controversial as this will be, maybe California needs to get bombed a little bit just to wake up. I think maybe Britain does too. I'm not saying that anyone should bomb anywhere at all. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it would probably wake them up if it were to happen. I go, oh, actually, maybe letting people into the country that are not vetted at all and could very well be terrorists is a bad idea. Yeah, it is.
And this is other countries telling me too. Big countries, powerful countries, they said they've never seen anything like it. And they also agree with what I'm doing. They say it's an evil country, and it's been for 47 years that way.
Have you been briefed?
Yeah, it has indeed. In fact, yes, more than I keep saying 25 years that they've been. It's like 40 years or something, isn't it? Actually, that Iran has been. The Iranian people have been repressed. Craziness. But yeah, I mean, what can we even do about all this stuff? It's insane. Oh, this is funny. We have some Hassan news. So if people don't know who Hassan Piker is. I don't know if you've heard about the left-wing terrorist supporter streamer who loves Hamas and has interviewed some of them, even though they rape women and murder children, and they're literally a terrorist organization. He was recently talking about how Asmongold, right-wing streamer, or, I mean, he wouldn't call himself right-wing, I don't think. He would just call himself common sense person. He was saying that Asmongold couldn't get any collaboration on his stream because of his views. And then this happened, which is pretty funny.
Of course. Thanks for the $5. As I saw recently that John's going on Hassan Piker's stream. A lot of his rhetoric is anti-American. His community is also extremely toxic, especially to the left. Curious as to why you're associating with that. I'm not going on Hassan Piker.
Wait, what?
Hassan Piker reached out.
Roasted.
He said he is. I don't know why he's like now saying he's not.
Thanks for the sub. I can't pronounce your name, but thank you for the sub. Much appreciated.
Blaytech. Wait, what? I don't understand. His team, or himself actually, literally said that they would do it in April.
He's such a little liar. Oh, it's so funny.
But I mean, it is what it is. It's the Zoran method. He's a fucking CIA agent, man. I don't care. I'll talk to anybody. I don't give a shit. I
don't know if you've ever seen Hassan talk. He literally just makes things up 90% of the time, and then resorts to stupid, childish name calling, and never actually has a valid point about anything. I've never seen him have the right opinion about anything. He supports anything that's against America, basically, which I would say, as somebody living in America and getting all the benefits that comes with that, it's a little bit petty and hypocritical and pathetic. Anyway.
Strange response, I'll be honest. I don't know why he reacted that way.
He reacted that way because you're a fucking idiot. You lied about the fact he's going to come on your fucking stream in the first place. So, what else we got here? We got Asmongold reacting to it.
Less than
Brilliant.
24 hours after he was shit-talking me that nobody wanted to collab with me. Meanwhile, like, maybe I should see if that guy wants...
Oh, my microphone wasn't up. Hold on. I'm in the way of Asmongold, and I'll move over to the far right. Anyway, here we go.
Wants to come on my stream. What's his name?
Let's go back to the beginning. Okay, there we go.
Literally less than 24 hours after he was shit-talking me that nobody wanted to collab with me. Meanwhile, like, maybe I should see if that guy wants to come on my stream. What's his name? What's his name again? John Kiriakel. Let me pull him up on Twitter. Let's see if he's got Twitter. I'm gonna DM him. Maybe I'll bring him on my stream.
Hassan would be so upset if that were to happen. I would love to see it. Honestly, I mean, I hate that guy. I hate Hassan. He's such an idiot. Such a stupid person.
This must be him. I can DM.
A liar and a mong.
Do I?
Do it. Do it.
Do I do it? Do I do it? I mean, like, I don't even really like collabing, but I think this would be really funny.
That would be unbelievable. Unbelievably funny.
I could do it. Wait for a week, it looks opportunistic? Because it is.
Oh, duh.
What do you mean?
Of course it is.
It looks opportunistic. Yeah, because it fucking is. What are you talking about? Imagine the views. Okay, that's a great point. Let me, all right, I'm going to DM him off camera. Give me a second. Let me see. Actually, I'll do it. Let me do it off stream so I have time to, like, you know, prepare a message mentally. You know what? I could see if he wants to come on my podcast, too. You know, Rich and I are doing All Craft today, And that's like, that's not till tonight. Don't worry about it. But like, whenever I do, maybe I'll talk to them about this, because we're trying to get some other guys on the show too. And that'd be fucking funny. Yeah, you have a podcast? I do. You can't forget though, bro. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna message the guy. I'm gonna see what he says. He was an anti-American Russian bot. That's okay.
That would be funny.
So what? Like, it's interesting to see what he's got to say, right? I mean, damn.
He doesn't care what he has to say. Yeah. He just wants to beat Assad.
Man, you're going to forget now? I didn't forget. I followed the guy. I did. I followed the guy, and I've even got, you know what I'll do? I will like his... Does he have any other posts that are just, like, not videos? I don't know. What is this? Yeah, it seems like this guy is just totally... Oh, my God. CIA. What really happened at 9/11... Oh my
shit.
God, it was
Maybe
the
we should watch that.
The Jews did 9/11. I knew it. Please interview Alex Jones.
Oh man, that's brilliant. Well, that's funny. I like to see that. That's some good stuff. That is some good stuff. Wait, what's this now? Something else?
Your interview with John was canceled because a VTuber told him not to. There's a video of it. Which VTuber?
That's funny.
It's probably someone.
Hey, thanks for the heads up on HP. I appreciate it. I needed it, and I will take care of it. So,
wow. Hold on.
Yes, oh yeah.
We're reacting to a reaction of a reaction. Let's go.
I appreciate it. I needed it, and I will take care of it. So,
wow.
I asked him not to collab with Hassan Piker. He's going on Hassan's stream.
Are people that stupid?
What exactly I wrote. Somebody can bring up the vibe, but
Zach said he's gonna go on Twitter and DM John yesterday for an interview to get one up on you. No, she was on call with him.
Amazing.
This is a cameo, guys. I mean, maybe she actually did a call with him or something, but also none of this matters. Like, who gives a fuck if I can't fucking interview John Kiriakis?
Oh, then he goes, oh, it doesn't matter anyway.
Who cares?
Oh, that's amazing. I love watching him get stressed.
I was like, by the way, please don't collab with Hassan.
time to even say something. Tell you the truth, the last 3 weeks I've been winging it. So, I'm very grateful for the helping hand. All right, all the best. Thanks for reaching out.
He's so mad. He's so angry. Look. Oh, now I'm in the wrong way again. The wrong place again.
Like that.
Oop.
He said yesterday there is still something happening in April. Wait, but it wasn't canceled. He said yesterday there will be something in April. Yeah, we are directly in contact with John. That's why I was kind of confused as to his response initially. I didn't understand it. I'm a fan. I like his background. I like the way he communicates. I like a lot of his opinions in general.
Interesting. I don't think he feels the same way about you.
So I was definitely confused. He's done stuff with the Young Turks back in the day as a whistleblower initially, and I think these guys they get off on trying to like these kinds of like weird victories for themselves.
Oh, shut up. Talking about trying to get weird victories for yourself. Hassan's always doing that. He literally accused Asmongold of being a paedophile for literally no reason at all. Actually crazy. Actually crazy. What can you say? Oh, what else has been going on? We saw that one. We've seen that one. We've seen that. That was the Mandelson files. Had a gander at those. Saw the Clarkson farm stuff. That's just, I've seen that. That's just stupid, really. What else we got going on? Oh god, I don't want to watch any more Hassan. This just makes me annoyed. Heartbreaking news. Hassan Piker found alive this morning at 34. Okay, I like that. That's brilliant. That is funny. So, Mehdi Hassan is, that's a different Hassan. Oh well. Yeah, so, bunch of stuff going on. I mean, what do we say? So, to sum up, headlines-wise, let's just do a little summary of what we've learned today in the news. So we've got the Mandelson files, 75k payout after sacking him from Keir Starmer. Interesting. Why are you giving money to somebody who has been disgraced and outed as working very closely with a known paedophile, for one? What are you hiding, and why do you have to pay somebody to shut up about it? Interesting. So that's the Mandelson files. They've been very interesting. They have been very interesting, actually. The fact that he was hanging out in Epstein's house, Peter Mandelson this is, after everyone found out he was a massive paedophile. So, I mean, that is pretty fucking fishy, if you ask me. What else? We saw another U-turn on the 5p fuel duty. So that is interesting. And the USA headlines, the SAVE Act not going through properly because of brain dead people who seem to think not having an ID is fine if you're voting, and that can't even be, that's not open to abuse at all. Yeah, insane, actually insane. The fact they even have to try to get that through and it's just not in place anyway boggles my mind. And also we've got the sleeper cells ready to wake up. Not good. So yeah, sleeper cells all over the place. USA definitely, UK almost certainly. So yeah, it's a bit of a worrying time ahead. But I think the end result is going to make all of it worth it. Firstly, not getting nuked or starting World War III. Iran having nukes will start World War III. 100%. So, yeah. The fact that that now will not happen is great. That's a big thing. Also, liberating all of the Iranian people who have been repressed for many decades, I think is a great thing. We need to set them free. And get rid of an Islamic extremist government, obviously. I mean, it goes without saying that that's bad. And other things, we had Clarkson punching Keir Starmer in an AI video. That was good. That was good fun. I enjoyed that very much. We had the speaker telling Keir Starmer to get back to the fucking point and basically said he was a dick. The Peter Mandelson stuff, as we said, and that's about it. So interesting things. We do have a little more. There's some live stream fails that look quite interesting today. I've had a very brief browse of them earlier. So, Jigsy ended stream after finding out first gold he unboxed after thousands of dollars spent cost $113. Ooh. So, what's this in CSGO? Jesus, that's loud. Fuck me. I'm guessing this is CSGO, right? Because the skins and stuff sell for a lot if they're rare sometimes.
What is this good? Is it good? Let me see the final price for your knife. $113.
Oh, it's almost as if you gamble, you're probably going to lose. I mean, it's not traditional gambling, it's loot boxes, but loot boxes are basically gambling. So, yeah, he just turned off the stream. It's like, nope, fuck this shit.
Director, felt like we were running.
YouTuber shot and killed after briefly leaving stream to buy snacks at a gas station. Holy shit, what the fuck? A 38-year-old father Oh, well, he's the same age as me. Well, that's worrying. Had been streaming online for hours when he left his Pasco trailer to buy snacks and something to drink at a local convenience store. The video was still broadcasting on the internet when somebody shot Danny G several times outside the Pika Pop store on 4th Avenue, blah blah blah. Engstrom often spent hours talking into a camera under the name Danny Stranger. Sometimes he's playing games with her and sometimes ranting about his ex-wife. Yeah. Former girlfriends, police, or judges. But his violent death has raised questions by family members who don't believe he was armed, and also by others he had harassed and stalked, who wonder why more wasn't done to curb his behavior. Okay. People should be able to say what they want on the internet or anywhere else, so that's just what happens sometimes. Unfortunately, sometimes there are lunatics that are willing to just shoot you. I mean, I would say by listening to me, you probably think that I am pro guns and things. I'm not pro guns. I think it is quite obvious that having less guns around would mean less people are going to get shot. I think that is obvious. Obviously, knives are bad, but there's a very short range with knives. You have to be very, very close to stab somebody with a knife. It's a lot easier to just pull a trigger, and it's more intimate with a knife as well. Obviously, it's more gruesome. So there is that. You do have kids like stabbing one or two people sometimes in schools in Britain, which is terrible. But I'd say if those same kids had access to guns, it would be a lot worse. Like a lot worse. And you don't see those levels of shootings anywhere else, really. And yes, America has a massive population, but even so, yeah, I think guns are bad. I think guns in the countryside are okay, like ones that you actually need, like shotguns and air rifles and other rifles for hunting and things. Those are fine, but I don't think you need a machine gun to kill a duck. So maybe not with machine guns. Anywho, and you should have some sort of hunting license or something to be able to get a gun, and specifically for that type of hunting, I think would make sense. I mean, the fact that you could just buy it all on the dark web anyway now kind of makes it all a little pointless, or just 3D print one like Luigi did. So, yeah. I'm not saying anyone should do that, by the way. But yeah, that's pretty crazy.
And we were very, very successful. And
Jeff
doing
Kaplan
a good
reveals
job.
why he left
And I think
Overwatch
the fans
and
were
Blizzard.
happy. And
Okay.
then as we transitioned, you know, Overwatch League was the best intention. You know, my parents always say the road to hell is paved with good intentions. That was the Overwatch League, and it ended up being an albatross. And then Overwatch 2 was the same thing. And what it boiled down for me, like what sort of ultimately broke me in my Blizzard career, was I got called in the CFO's office, and he sits me down and he says, he gives me a date, which at the time was 2020 and was going to slip to 2021, but at the time it was 2020. And he said, Overwatch has to make in 2020. And then
dragging on
every
a bit.
year after that, it needs a recurring revenue.
Yeah, so they're just farming
And then
money.
he
They
says
didn't
to
stop
me,
caring about
if it doesn't
games
do
and the players and the community and what people actually
we're
want.
going to lay off 1,000 people, and that's going to be on you.
Holy shit.
And that was just the biggest fuck you moment I had in my career. It felt surreal to be in that condition. And as somebody who's worked on a lot of games, made a lot of games, you get in these meetings where they're like, Fortnite has 1,400 people working on it. If you just hire 1,400 people and make it free to play, we'll make that money, right? And that was, I had believed I would never work any place but Blizzard. I loved it. It was a part of who I was. And I felt I was a part of it. And I literally thought I would retire from the place. I never thought the day would come. And that was it. I was like, we're done here. Luckily for Blizzard, that CFO is no longer there.
Mm-hmm. We know who that is. Bobby.
It heard that, I guess, and then downloaded it.
Oh yeah, a parrot can
The bird is making that noise.
mimic the Xbox Connect sound.
Bro, the bird is making that noise.
Hold on.
Oh, it's that is that. It is the same thing.
Bro, the bird is making
That's
that.
crazy. Parrots are mad. They are insane. Miskiff pressed a viewer who told him to get over the Emaru situation. Oh. The Emaru situation with Miskiff. Basically, Miskiff is a bit of a psycho and was abusive towards Emaru, who's another streamer that he was dating for a bit. Well, that's the
Emaru
TLDR on that.
It was a problem. This dude can't get over it, bro. This woman lied to the world and said I sexually assaulted her.
It wasn't a lie, you twat. Everyone can see that. He's such an asshole. Right, anyway. Twitch is testing a new giftable option which will dynamically offer a total gifted amount to gift all non-subscribed viewers. Ooh, alright. Well, that's a confusing sentence, but okay. Yeah, a lot of bots are going to get gifted, true. Not on my stream, that'd be like nobody. Sad. But true. Oh yeah.
I totally
this
get.
one's quite sad.
I've no stamina. No.
1 HP. Oh. Get. Got up your game.
There's so much.
This is a little potato getting afraid of her own reflection. Somebody badly copying burnt peanut there.
That's it, huh?
What's
That's
this?
everything?
Coconut simulator. Wow.
Well, it's Coconut Simulator.
Is this a jump scare?
No, it's Coconut Simulator. I paid money for this.
How much was this?
Before I answer that, put out, try realistic game mode. I think it'll change your mind a little bit.
Coconut has no eyes, so you can't see anything. Brilliant.
You paid money for this. Real human dollars.
I had a Steam gift card, so...
You paid my real human dollars.
You didn't like this one that much, that's fine. I know a game you really like. Check this out.
Coconut Simulator 2, huh?
No way.
Nice characters.
Wow.
I'm assuming you also paid for this, right?
Look at the different characters.
Oh, this one's actually really nice.
If you get 18,000 score, though, you can unlock that other character. You have 37 right now.
How'd you get?
Are there achievements in this?
I don't know. There are achievements in this.
Be a coconut for 5 hours. Be a coconut for 50 hours.
Yeah, I have one more.
Be a coconut for 1,000 hours.
Texas Simulator Remake.
Wow. Thank God they did a remake.
It's a remake of the first one. The graphics are better.
Excellent.
He has more.
Oh, a banana life simulator. Wow.
Pre-order Banana Life Sim. I added it to my wish list, so I'm excited for that.
Women will never understand. Sometimes a man just wants to be a coconut, just sit on a beach and not think. That's just how it is. Sometimes being a coconut is the best way. XQC calls out Forzen, don't care about that. What else we got? What's going on here? Sun glitches get scared. I'm guessing that's that potato person. Oh yeah. Was this not the same clip?
Go upstairs. Second floor.
Is she Asian? Oh. Or maybe she's just a potato. Oh. German? What is she even playing?
Bruh.
Crazy. Somebody at the gym. Oh, I've had to go to the gym a lot recently because I've been guilt tripped into it, pretty much. And I injured myself for days. Twice. Every time I go there, I injure myself. There's some guy trying to eat some pizza. Eating a large pizza in 20 minutes challenge. I wouldn't say that's a challenge. I'm pretty sure I could eat a large pizza in less than 20 minutes without even trying. But okay.
20 minutes. What's the challenge?
Yeah, I'm gonna play the song.
Let's see. He's gonna play a song.
Okay.
Okay.
Shit.
Oh, he has a little song and everything. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I hate it when that shit happens. Oh, that's so sad. Oh no, it flipped over as well, I think. Oh! That's the saddest thing I've ever seen. Oh my god. Well, you've got about 17 minutes left. Go, go, go! I'll just scrape it off the floor and eat it anyway. I mean, this did happen to me before. Something very similar. You need to get a more stable table. Just a table. Alright, once I was eating spaghetti bolognese off my lap. In the plate. On a plate, but off my lap as well. Okay. And something happened, I can't remember. I had to sort of jump up or some sort of weird stuff happened. And it slid directly off the plate onto the floor everywhere. It was I don't think I've ever been more sad in my life. I remember it to this day. I remember the feeling. It took me like half an hour to make that spaghetti bolognese. That was so sad. I didn't even get to eat any. I was about to eat it and it just went whoop, slipped right off the plate. Shit. Just remembering it now makes me depressed. So who cares? Joey showed his
It's not okay to be.
What? Okay. Alright, let's see what this is. I'm intrigued. I don't know who this person is. What the fuck is that? This feels like TOS. What the fucking shit is... What are people watching these days? AI has gone too far. I mean, I'm for AI, but I'm not for that. Okay.
He immediately picks up. When I have a problem, I send him a text.
Oh, that's too much fluffing. And yeah, that's about it. So, we've covered the news. We've covered some weird, random entertainment. We've seen Clarkson punching Starmer, which has been good. We've looked at the Mandelson files, also interesting. We have looked at sleeper cells, Iranian sleeper cells. We've looked at the SAVE Act. We've looked at Hassan being a retard. We've looked at a speaker yelling at Keir Starmer. We didn't look at this because I don't really know what it is and I don't really care. Peter Mandelson again, we saw all that, and a bunch of other stuff. A YouTuber getting shot, and other live stream fail things as well. So, yeah, quite a lot of interesting stuff there. Quite interesting, pretty good. But I think that'll be it for the news section, the news bit. I'll be back a little bit later on with some Resident Evil, since we completed Neo 3 yesterday. We have Resident Evil Requiem, and we're going to play that one next, later on, probably maybe in about an hour or so, maybe less. So I'll be back for that, so keep an eye out, and hopefully I will see you then. I hope you had a good time, I hope you enjoyed the news, and as I say, I will see you soon. Alright, thank you everyone. Take care, and bye 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 bye.